I saw Daddy's crippling fear of Santa Claus, world's biggest mistletoe, and wild turkeys attack on today's episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes!
Happy holidays and welcome everybody to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the competitive comedy podcast where we take 3 stories from the news, write 3 jokes about each story, and decide who has read the funniest jokes. My name is Jeremy Martinez.
Oh, and my name is Santa Dice Clay, back for a triumphant return.
And I'm
I worked on the impression a little bit, but now it's all gone out the fucking window.
I'm Bob Timmons, I think I said. So
I'm Carly Kastner. Rick, are you going to do that the whole episode?
Hey, you better believe it, baby.
No.
Santa Dice Clay, your favorite character.
well, luckily,
Count Chocula.
Chocula couldn't be here tonight, Toots. He's eating some ass.
Count Chocula is my favorite character you've ever done.
Well, get used to this one.
No.
oh no, that's the best you can do with Santa Dice Clay is get used to him. So
Get used to it, baby. Dickory Santa. My cock's as big as Black Panther's. I don't mean to gloat, but I shoved it down her throat, and now my cock smells like my Lanta.
Why did we let him do that? Why did everyone interrupt him? I got to look up who Andrew Dice Clay is now because I can't.
That might be
how do you
helpful,
not
baby.
know? Yeah.
Oh,
no,
God,
right.
now I
First
see.
impression also, kind of.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Should I? Is someone or Bob? Are you gonna put a picture of Andrew Dice Clay on the screen so the people know? Just as
well,
a
the
refresher.
people who listen are probably old enough to remember who he is.
They know.
Are you sure?
He's also famous.
He also travels the earth every year and gives presents to all the little
That's him.
children.
Carly, we know who it is.
I didn't know. It's possible
That's
someone
helpful.
else.
I forgot about that. That kind of. Hey,
I know who he is. I needed to
Good
see
pick.
his face.
He needed to be reminded of his own, vibe.
my persona, it's elusive. Let's get on with the show. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's move forward.
Thanks.
All right,
All
well,
right. Are you guys ready
Special
for
holiday
our-
episode.
Special
It is a holiday
episode.
Yeah. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you. And did you know that Christmas and Hanukkah are at the same time this year? They're not normally at the same time. They intersect.
Do we have to do anything different?
The
Are we double
No.
booked for a banquet hall or anything?
Jews are going to sacrifice the firstborn kids like normal.
Yeah.
I don't know that you have to do anything different.
I'm just now realizing that I've never actually seen Christmas and Hanukkah in the same room at the same time.
That's because they're ideologically. It's because they're
Straight
strong.
up.
Quit showing us your tits, Kylie.
That's really not your vibe
away.
either, Santa Dice Clay.
Dreidel, spin, spin, spin.
Yeah, Carly's showing off her dreidels.
I'm actually showing off my shin.
Yeah. Charlie,
Showing
take
off my
your...
shin. The Jewish listeners will get that because that letter's called a shin.
I like that Carly's always like, oh, no one's gonna know who Eddie Murphy is, so I just want to make sure we explain. But then she'll just rattle off some like Yiddish or something. It's like everybody knows what that is.
I'm making it clear that only certain listeners will understand my joke. And are you comparing Eddie Murphy's fame to Andrew Dice Clay's?
For a time,
They're not.
for a
They're
time,
not
Eddie Murphy can only dream to be as successful as Andrew Dice Clay.
Andrew Dice Clay for a time was huge. He was like the biggest comic on the planet.
If
I'm not
I
coming to America. I'm here already, sweetheart.
I guarantee you, if we surveyed 100 people, way more of those people would know exactly who Eddie Murphy is as opposed to Andrew Dice Clay?
Well, we did
He
survey.
has longevity because of the Nutty Professor and the kids' movies that he makes.
We did survey 100 people, and top 4 answers on the board. It's time to play the Family Feud.
I'm gonna do the first story in my own Andrew Dice Clay impression.
First, I need to read all about him.
All right, I'll just do it regular. Dad with Santa phobia is terrified of putting up Christmas decorations. Since he was a small child, Gary Holage has suffered from a phobia of the man dressed in red, and this seasonal scare has wreaked havoc on his life. Upon seeing Santa, the 57-year-old says he suffers from shortness of breath and gets the cold sweats, and admits his anxiety skyrockets as the winter months approach. Real-life Santa isn't a problem for the dad. Instead, it's the little moving decorations that keep him awake at night. He said, I want to do this in an Andrew Dice Clay. It's the little weird dancing figures that freak me out. As they're really creepy, and it's the way they move that's horrible. I can't bear it. As soon as the little Santas start jiggling, I start to break out in a cold sweat, and it's terrible. He attributes the fear to one...
You did a good job, Carly.
Thanks.
For once in your life.
For once in your goddamn Fakasta life.
He attributes the fear to one moving unexpectedly and taking him by surprise as a child. As an adult, he has banned the tiny figures from his own home, although he acknowledges they will be stocked on the shelves and at loved ones' homes. Santa himself is welcome in Gary's house as long as he keeps the dancing to a minimum. I don't have a problem with anyone who wears red or has a white beard. It's just the way they move. I can't bear it. It's not enjoyable as they can appear anywhere and at any time. That's it.
All right. Well, as the winner of the previous episode, I will go first in this round. I don't like the figures. I'm fine with the real life Santa. You know, that old man who comes into your house in the middle of the night after spying on you all year.
You want to go, Rick?
Should I go? Okay.
Yeah. Andrew, Santa Dice Clay.
Santa Dice Clay. Up on the housetop, a stranger calls, ready to come down your chimney and cut off your balls. He'll sneak up behind you without a noise, tie you up to a chair, and torture your boys.
Are you still talking about the balls, though? Not your sons?
Not my sons, my boys,
Okay.
my pre-boys.
Your pre-boys.
Yeah,
That
they're not
doesn't
boys
sound
yet.
good.
The pre-boys and girls. Sounds even
They're not
worse
boys
somehow.
yet.
They're not.
What are they?
Wouldn't
Demon.
you like to know?
Sperm.
Spleen.
Spain.
You know, this man can also never visit Hawaii due to that traumatizing car ride with the dashboard hula dancer.
Hey, come on, scared of Santa with that big white beard and those rosy cheeks and that belly like a bowl full of jelly? How do you not get rock hard?
Don't go out tonight, 'cause Santa Claus is horny, and his fucking dick is as big as a whale. Long and crazy thick, and never once so veiny. Your pussy hole will never be the same. Fall on your knees, you'll never hinge your jaw back. Oh Christ, it's huge. Oh Christ, it's fucking huge.
Carly has left the building.
No, I didn't. I was looking for my post-it note from the last episode where it says Ricky makes a joke that makes me go, no.
What's wrong with that? You never been afraid of a giant dick?
Like the rest of us.
Terrified? I'm terrified of my own giant dick.
It's on the floor.
That's yeah. Cross out Rick and write Santa Dice Clay.
Santa Dice Clay.
You know, there are many options for the least favorite Christmas song ever. But for this guy, Tiny Dancer by Elton John.
Someone play music?
What was that?
That car just came by.
That would have been amazing if it was playing Tiny Dancer by Elton John.
Yeah.
I thought that's what Jeremy had, like a sound effect going.
Is it my turn?
No, it's me.
Oh.
I don't like those little dancing Santas. The way they move their hips reminds me of the time I saw Mommy fucking Santa Claus.
Hey, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus, and my brother and I took a bat and beat the living shit out of him. Nobody disrespects my family like that. Turns out it was my old man, and that's the first time my father ever was proud of me.
All right. I feel like that one takes it, but
that does. Let's just get this shit out of the way because I got one like Roberts. He didn't see Mama kissing Santa Claus that night. He saw Mama rubbing on little rock and roll Santa with realistic hip movement.
I'm not even going to judge the entire round. You all had jokes about gyrating Santas, but that last joke was the best, Ricky. That was good.
Toxic masculinity wins again.
I mean, Santa Dice Clay, you get 1 point.
oh yeah, Santa Dice Clay.
Santa.
Congratulations, Santa Dice
All right.
Clay.
Get
We're
used
gonna
to
go.
You made me say both no, and you made me say yay. Your second joke, though, Ricky, I did not. I couldn't. It was
Santa Dice Clay, baby.
a hot mess. When you said fall on your knees, that
You'll never
also had,
get
like,
your job
No
back.
relation. It also have no relation to the story. Like it's just a.
It's a huge
just a
fucking
song.
cock. You got to be scared of it.
I know, but it was
Yeah.
inappropriate for the story. It really made me say
You-
no.
You really ruined my Christmas.
Well, I won round one. It's time to move on.
Christmas is canceled. Woman with world's biggest lips auctions off Christmas kisses under the mistletoe.
Oh God, what's he got in store? This fucking Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh no, wait, I gotta
Take a wild guess.
No, keeping my post-it note close.
What could he possibly say about this?
Just tape that post-it note on your camera.
It's the back of it says Ricky makes some kind of jokes where lips implies a vagina. Oh, I'm getting a
Hey, I
video.
just recommend
chat.
you all just strap in.
Woman with world's biggest lips auctions off Christmas kisses under the mistletoe. Andrea Emilova Ivanovova.
Okay.
I didn't say her name right.
sound like
Andrea Emilova Ivanova
You sound like you're talking twin language.
spent nearly 18,000 pounds, which is about $22,000 converted, getting 43 separate procedures done, including a shocking 30 hyaluronic acid injections to get her lips super big. I'm going to try to do this story like this
Please
with
don't.
my big lips.
Please don't do that.
The 25-year-old is now auctioning off a kiss under the mistletoe and is planning even more radical surgeries over Christmas. She said,
Someday she'll remove the fingers from her face.
I need them to make my lips bigger.
I like that Rick.
You're
Rick
just
has a look-
spreading them out.
Rick has a look on his face is like, Carly, please, could you just take it seriously?
Oh, Ricky, you need one of these.
Yeah.
I wrote a lot of stuff for this episode, so we gotta
Okay,
move.
I'm getting.
You sound ridiculous, honey. Why don't you just speak normally?
She said,
There you go.
on Christmas, I will have new procedures on my face.
Okay.
I will have new injections of hyaluronic acid in my lips, chin, and cheekbones as a gift from me to myself for Christmas. I will make my lips even bigger, as well as having the biggest chin ever.
You sound like Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors.
And you look like a horse that ate peanut butter.
My favorite children's book.
I'm planning a lot of new procedures on my face and a new breast augmentation.
Oh my god.
Stop it.
Jesus Christ. Carla, this is not an excuse for you to fondle yourself on camera.
Besides having the biggest butts in the world, I soon want to see myself with the biggest and most pointed chin in the world.
Hey, Carly, I gotta tell you, sometimes you can take a character too far.
There will be a lot of willing men to bid for my biggest kiss this Christmas.
I haven't understood a single word.
Yeah,
That
let's
is,
go.
So basically, this woman with big lips, and she's auctioning off a kiss so that she can buy more work for her lips and chin. And
Yeah.
Everyone gets it. Andrea said she receives a flood of attention online, including marriage proposals. That's it.
all
That's
right.
the whole story.
All right.
My
Is it
turn.
Rick? Yeah.
Santa.
Or Santa, excuse me.
SDC. Go ahead.
Santa Dice Clay. I'll be home for Christmas with my face cut up. My nose will be where my chin had been, and my eyebrows on my butt. And I'll have these fat lips right between my legs. I'll charge $1, and you'll climb up and cuddle grate the eggs.
I liked it. Forget mistletoe. You're going to need the whole missile foot with this lady.
Misslefoot. Well, Misslefoot over here.
Missile foot.
What's that even mean?
That's the name I got in the army.
For having a fat pussy.
We're having a fat pussy. What?
Yeah, all the guys made
It's a
fun of me
fat
for my
pussy
fat
Christmas
pussy.
this year, baby.
In the shower, they all saw my fat pussy, and they all made fun of me.
And they call me old Misslefoot.
They call me Misslefoot.
They call me old missile foot fat pussy.
Well, that's because I got my leg blown off, saving all of them from incoming fire. But that's different. It's really my big pussy that.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
No. All right. You know, getting a big butt is what's hot right now. But unlike Andrea, most people don't put it on their face.
That face.
Fake tits bouncing on a fake ass bitch. Fake lips
Jeez.
wrapped around my cock. Fake chin bouncing on the base of my balls. Working real hard to get my real fucking load. Because you know that semen's on its way. It's filled with lots of little swimmers, don't delay.
Oh.
But another fake target gets my vote. Cause I don't know if fake babies can be made in your fake throat.
You know, Santa Dice Clay is just an excuse for Rick to say all the things he wants to say as Rick.
It's his one time a year to get it all out.
Excuse me, what time of year am I not doing these exact same kind of things?
Not to this extent, certainly.
With the accent. It's the only difference.
I like that Rick is like, excuse me, I'm always a creep.
That's not creepy.
Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Someone saw her kissing Santa Claus, and he was never seen again.
Mm-hmm.
She housed him.
She housed him. Was that last episode?
That's
Yeah.
a joke from last episode.
It's you can check it out, guys. It's funny.
She's planning to get work done to have the biggest, most pointed chin in the world. Something she can rest her finger on as she contemplates what she's done with her life.
What have I done with my life?
Let me count the ways.
Oh, that's right, my chin.
I want a rhinoplasty for Christmas. Only cosmetic surgery will do. I don't want my old nose that God made to function. I just want my body made of silicone and liposuction. And silicone and liposuction like me too.
Made of liposuction.
Surprisingly, Made of liposuction.
Yeah.
Surprisingly wholesome from SDC.
Hey.
I like my women's lips like I like my Christmas trees. Big, fake, and a total abomination before the Lord. I feel like I'm adopting the New York Dice Clay. Hey, I like my women's lips like I like my Christmas trees.
Yes, I'm sure all the men on the internet bidding money for your lips are looking for a kiss.
Okay, good round, guys. That really made me laugh. Bob, you made a butt face joke, which I appreciate.
Hey.
You made a joke about resting your little fingy on her fat chin. I like that.
Don't say fingy.
And then
Well, what's wrong with thingy?
about not really wanting a kiss. And then Jeremy made some old Mistlefoot joke, which you ripped off of for a little bit.
Made the old Mistlefoot joke. Classic.
Old Mistlefoot. He made a joke about sawing mommy kissing Santa Claus, but you know what, Jeremy, we made too many mommy kissing Santa Claus jokes in the last round. So
Yeah, what do you want to tell us?
Yeah.
One?
You want
One?
your mommy to kiss Santa?
But your
You
last
should
joke,
have
I
her
think,
come over to my house.
your
Santa Dice
last-
Clay. Smooch, smooch.
no.
I
I
call
don't
my
need no
dick Santa.
liposuction.
Jeremy, your last joke was my favorite of yours, which was the total abomination before the Lord. The joke was a total abomination before the Lord.
Yes, it was.
I like my jokes like I like my women's lips like I like my Christmas trees.
Like.
Like, oh yeah,
Ricky,
Maleka Kamaleka.
Ricky came out here with 3 full parody songs, and they were all good, except for the one that really made me do this with the no.
There's 9 fucking parody songs today, sweetheart.
I didn't like whatever the one you did that made me upset. But your last one, the I want to rhinoplasty for Christmas. That was the best. So
You didn't like fake tits bouncing on a fake ass bitch?
who
Fat
said
lips
that
wrapped
one?
around my cock?
Jesus.
No. What?
Fake chin
I'm already
bouncing on
giving
the
you-
base of my balls. Okay,
I'm
guys.
confused because I was going to give you points for a different joke, and now you want me to give you points for that. Do you care
Sweetheart,
why I'm
I'll
giving-
take any points you want to give me, hon.
He's just so passionate about that one joke.
You're gonna
Here's a point. Here's a pointer. When she's giving you a joke for one, don't remind her of a joke she hated.
Yeah. You don't make me take this away from you. But once again, Ricky made me say no and yay in the same round.
Hey.
But the
That's
yay,
It's tough to get Jewish people to talk about yay. So
yeah. No, we love talking about yay. We just don't want to award it. But for this, I will. So Ricky, once again, has gotten a point in round 2. So unless someone totally wows me in round 3, Ricky could sweep this episode.
Christmas miracle.
It really is.
I feel like Andrew Dice Clay's been turning no's into yeses for like 40 years now.
Whether you want it or not. All right. Well, let's see if Andrew or the Santa Dice Clay can.
I'm from a different time.
Let's see what Santa Dice Clay pulls off in round 3. Menacing wild turkeys, led by Kevin, are taking a New England city for themselves. A flock of feathered hooligans has been intimidating residents of Woburn, Massachusetts, and their leader is one especially tough turkey. Kevin! Can you believe that guy?
Kevin!
I didn't even think about that.
The 5 wild birds spent a lot of time, in particular, on the lawn of a woman named Megan Tolson. Tolson, who gave Kevin his name, characterizes him as the bad egg among the otherwise all-female turkey crew. The hens she calls Gladys, Esther, Monica, and Patricia. The women are more mellow and so not so territorial, but I think he kind of amps them up to get them going to chase people, she said. Jolson has posted multiple videos showing Kevin lurking near the door of her home. Oh, I'll do this as if it's a horror film. They don't let you out of your house, she said. They're up at 6 a.m. in my lawn, chasing us, trying to pop the tires of our cars. It's wild. Gobble, 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 gobble.
The gobble's coming from inside the house.
I just realized that Santa's going to talk about goblin.
One can only find out.
David Scarpiti, a turkey expert with the state's wildlife department, says that these kinds of problems arise when turkeys become too habituated to humans. Typically, this happens due to people feeding them directly or from turkeys freeloading off of bird feeders intended for other kinds of birds. He recommends carrying an umbrella and opening it in front of you to frighten off the birds.
All right. Oh, I'm up first, huh?
I believe so.
What up, please?
At least they aren't the triple threat some people have to fend off. The wild turkey stuffed with the wild duck, stuffed with the wild chicken.
Whatever can we do about these menacing turkeys that we've done for decades during the holidays? I guess just open an umbrella.
Kevin the violet turkey went on a murder spree. He and the other turkeys committed murders in the first degree. And then one bloody Christmas Eve, the SWAT team came to say, Kevin, with your murder cult, come out with your wings up with no revolt. Then all the fen birds loved them and wrote those killers on the daily because that's ultimately what a woman wants, a bloodthirsty brute to murder her turkey pussy.
Took a sharp turn.
I liked it at the beginning.
It reminds me of my childhood Christmases when Dad would lose nightly battles with wild turkey and gray goose and Smirnoff.
Shit. I don't know, man. I guess we only kill peaceful turkeys. The ornery ones, the meat is tough and gamey.
I like it.
The violent ones taste too like insurrection-y.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
It's your twin.
Silent night, quiet night. No one's around, gobbling sats. Wait, what the fuck?
What?
That's one of those where like
it was gobble sounds.
Yeah, that's one of those where like you acted it so well, Hannah would be like, "Oh wait, I thought something happened. I didn't know it was part of the joke."
Because I'm a great actor.
All right, don't teach the. Go ahead.
No, I was just wanted to clarify. Rick is a good actor, or is Andrew Dice Clay is a good actor?
Well, Andrew Dice Clay is a good actor.
Yeah, he's
Santa Dice Clay, jury's out.
Mm-hmm.
You want the truth?
Baby, you can't handle these nuts.
You can't handle the truth. A big fucking
a big throbbing truth.
A big throbbing truth for your mouth. Is it my turn?
Right. No, not yet. Hold on. Guys, don't teach the turkeys about umbrellas. It ended badly when a neighborhood in Gotham City was overrun with wild penguins.
I was bullied by a gang of ducks when I was a kid, but one day I stood up to the biggest one and we had it out. We scrapped, man. After that, we had respect for one another. I don't know how long after that I was diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Speaking of schizophrenia, come the voices told me, gobble, 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 gobble. Gather up lives to bring, gobble, 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 gobble. Death calls upon the horde, gobble, 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 gobble. to sacrifice to the turkey lord. Gobble, 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 go. Blood will cleanse us. Gobble, 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 gobble. Thanksgiving song.
Okay, so look, let me just. Okay, so
Thanksgiving song.
Thanksgiving song.
I'm gonna process. All right, so Jeremy made a turducken joke. He made a really sad joke about wild turkey and gray goose, which was also pretty funny. And then the last one about wild penguins. Bob, you had the what can be done about the wild turkey problem joke at the beginning. I liked that one. That was probably my favorite of your jokes. You had a joke about some tough, gamey turkey. And then your last one was good too. I like about the.
That's a chicken stuffed with a turkey.
Yeah, I like
not a turkey.
No, because you can barely stuff any of the turkey into the chickens. It's only a turkey.
Then what's beef jerky? What's jerky?
It's dried beef, you idiot.
Turkey mixed with a Jew.
I thought it was Jeremy stuffed with a turkey.
Yeah. Jerky.
Ricky.
Standardized clay, baby.
Yeah. I liked your Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer parody all the way up until the last end of it. You ruined that joke for me. You had a Silent Night joke, which was fine. I have a small gripe with your last joke, and this is something that we argue about all the time, which is you went gobble, 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 gobble. And I thought you could have done gobble, gobble, gobble.
No.
What?
Da, 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 gobble, gobble, gobble. But you added an extra gobble and it bothered me.
You're gonna fight about this?
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Yeah, but it should have been gobble, 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 gobble.
You know what? I'm pretty sure either one is fine and silly.
Well, you know what?
That's the thing. It's mostly silly. It's not as supposed to be accurate.
I know, but I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah, this is a very serious issue, and I'm gonna have to say I side with Ricky on this one.
Even with the cadence issues, I think that Ricky swept that episode. I love the song parodies. There's probably gonna win me over 9 times out of 10, and Santa Dice Clay wins it. Everyone.
Congratulations, all of you.
And congratulations, you, Santa Dice Clay. That's very nice of you to say.
Because of this, I get to have the last feature of the show, which is usually reserved for Carly. It's the burning question. I get to ask the burning question, what do you children want for Christmas? The kind of thing that a Santa Dice Clay will always ask.
Okay, I've asked this question before, and Ricardo Leon has criticized me every time I've asked this question.
Hey, that fucking go suck a dick. This is Santa Dice Clay's time right now.
You're Santa Dice Clay, which means I'm playing the character of Ricardo Leon now. And I'm going to respond how Ricardo would respond to that question.
I'm playing the role of Ricardo Leon.
Come on. How many times are you going to ask that question? You're just asking that question because you already have an answer to it. So why don't you just say what you want for Christmas?
You guys.
I've heard of this guy Ricardo before, and every time anybody does an impression of him, it's always like this. What? Oh.
Yeah, I always hear Ricky as this, like, mwah, mwah, mwah.
I want to do a character.
Why don't we do something special this year? Why am I the only one?
There you go. You're getting it.
I actually am going to answer your question. What I want for Christmas is for Bob to acknowledge how cute my puppy is. My boys.
Can we have a Christmas miracle on the show today?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I have never been anti those dogs.
Yeah, but
I have never. Hey, I'm still talking. I have never had a problem with those dogs. They are cute dogs. I've had a problem with Carly.
No.
And her ways. And as it relates to these dogs, I am anti that.
Yeah, she's a bad dog parent. Those dogs are not well behaved.
And also, I also want to make clear, if I show you, like, my son is easily the cutest baby that there ever was. And then Carly will try to say, almost as if she's saying, yeah, just as cute as these dogs. And no, those dogs are not even in the same league.
Yes, they are.
They are cute for dogs, but my son is the cutest thing that's ever been. And
I'm not
the
so
fact
sure that is a dog. It looks like someone in a costume. Look at those arms.
Well, we've made it clear. Carly's made it clear in the past episodes that it could be a man in a dog costume, and she'd think it was just as cute.
I'm pretty sure that's an Alf puppet.
So what are the answers to the question?
It looks like he's wearing a friggin' part, like one of those.
Shut up.
Yeah, it looks like you found that dog dead and you decided to wear him as a coat. Keep his memory alive. What I want for Christmas is I want lots and lots of money. Just lots of money, because I am so broke. I need lots of money. So Santa Dice Clay, if you can make that happen for a wise guy, hey, come on.
I will grant you 4 Gs.
and my cell service went down.
You now have to sell things on eBay on a lower speed of internet.
I like that. It's like, as you like wish, I will make things worse.
It's like the monkey paw. You didn't know what you were getting into. What about you, young man?
Here, Carly.
I already answered.
Oh, okay, me.
What did you say?
I want Bob to be nice to my dogs.
Forget about that.
Yeah, it can't. Some things even Santa can't provide.
If the Dickens story was real and the ghost was going to visit a real, grump Scrooge, it would be Bob.
I'd kick his fucking ass.
The ghost of Christmas ass kicking.
I got a story for you, and my dick goes in it too. Dickens.
By the way, you guys, this movie with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell, that musical,
it's probably
that came out,
fine anyway.
It's fine.
No, it was so fine. Cute, and I was going to suggest that you guys come over and watch it with me. I want to watch it.
It was cute.
Okay,
it wasn't great, but it was all right.
Here's my wish, Santa Dice Clay, is for Carly to stop saying "by the way," and then going on about something that's fine at best.
You know what I hate is when people go, listen. Like, no, don't tell me to fucking listen. I'm listening. If you're making a noise and I hear you, then I'm listening.
I thought we were talking about me and my wish.
No, excuse me, but listen, I just invited you to come watch the movie with me. And by the way, it was very rude of you not to respond to that invite.
No, guys, watch. Guys, watch. That's all I have to say.
I'm a little lost.
If that was an impression of me, it was really bad.
All right. Well, is that
watching, listening? Carly, did you have a burning question?
Oh yeah, I got a question for you. Bees, fart bees. Burning question.
I would think I was going to ask about the woman with the big lips and the mistletoe, that if you could stand under the mistletoe.
Oh, wait, she had a nipple toe?
No.
She had a toe surgically moved to her nipples?
My question was going to be, if you could stand under the mistletoe with anyone, and it cannot be your current significant other, Jeremy.
Who would you like to cheat on your partner with?
Who would you like to stand under the mistletoe with?
I have an answer.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned D'Angelo in the last episode. It will be D'Angelo, because I recently rewatched that music video for Untitled, and woo, boy.
I gotta look up this
Oh
guy.
boy, am I gay?
Yeah. Nice.
I don't know who this is.
Of course you
I felt a tingling in my D'Angelo's.
But
Is it D'Angelo, American singer-songwriter?
worry about it later.
probably.
No, I want to know. No, Bob.
Watch the video, Untitled. And I know you're not into black guys, but like, you know.
I've dated black guys.
Yeah, Kylie's dated black guys.
Yeah, but you weren't into it.
Yes, I was. I don't.
They were-
Find,
You were just checking. You were just checking off
They were
boxes.
deep into her.
I don't find this particular person attractive, though.
Okay, well, you can be one of two people who think that.
I mean, he has like a 6-pack, but I don't like his face.
It's the lip. It's all about the lips.
He's not my type.
Ah, fuck out of here. End the show.
The-
That ain't D'Angelo.
Oh, yeah.
That's not D'Angelo.
Who am I looking
That's a
at?
professional wrestler named Elijah Burke.
Why does it say?
Who Robert also is gay for.
Yeah.
Why does it
He's
say
okay.
D'Angelo De Niro?
That's his other wrestling name. So when he left WWE, he had to change his name. So
Is it this?
that's a recent picture of D'Angelo. I'm talking about like peak D'Angelo.
I don't know.
At his
I don't
most
get it.
D'Angeloist.
Okay, I have another wish that Carly was a better Googler. Like she's a terrible Googler.
Yeah.
I looked up D'Angelo, and those were like the first 3 pictures.
So those are my 3 wishes for Christmas: to kiss peak D'Angelo, and for Carly
To get a peek at D'Angelo.
to get D'Angelo.
and
to
to
be
get
a
a
better
proper
Google.
pic of D'Angelo.
And to peek while looking at D'Angelo.
I'm peeking while looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're
All right,
jerking off.
guys. Yeah, you climaxed. With that, I'm Jeremy Martinez.
I'm Santa Dice Clay, baby.
Merry Christmas and happy Kwanzaa.
Hanukkah.
The Hanukkah, yeah. And all the other holidays that go on around this time.
Ramadan. Yule.
Don't
And
forget.
who are
the
you,
Yule.
Carly?
Black
Ricardo
Friday.
Leone.
And this has been a Christmas episode of 1, 2, 3, Joe.
Ho, ho, ho.
Like, share, subscribe. Pay us money for extra content.
Put your tits away.
My tops.
Said Andrew Dice Clay never.